When we use the area of a circle formula, it starts being useful to use the x squared key and the square root key on our calculator. Different calculators place these keys in different positions, and sometimes you have to use the shift or the second key to access the square root. Different calculators even use different labels for these keys. For example, the square root key may be labeled as a root symbol with an X inside of it. But all scientific calculators have these keys. When the area is the unknown, we must square the radius, so we need the x squared key. In my example on the left, the area is the unknown, and we know that the radius is 5 meters. We plug the 5 into its position in the formula, and we have to know its square. We press 5 in the calculator, and then x squared and equals. We have 25. We replace the 5 squared with 25 in the formula, multiplied by pi, and we have our area. When the radius is the unknown, as in the problem on the right, we must square root to find it, so we need the square root key. Here we replace the a for area with the area we know. We divide that area by pi, and then the answer has to be displayed in the calculator, and we have to square root it. The way that works with this calculator is we press the root key, then we put in the value, and we hit equals. And we have our square root, which means we found the length of our radius. If the keys in your calculator look different to this, or work differently, experiment with the buttons using numbers for which you already know the square or square root. I use 3 to try squaring, for example, because I know that the square of 3 is 9. To try square rooting, I use 9, because I know the square root of 9 is 3. This is something you can do even in the exam room, if you have forgotten or are using an unfamiliar calculator.